7 rare signs your cow has chosen you as their ultimate soulmate. Right now your cow is watching you, and there is one thing they have been trying to communicate to you silently every single day that most farmers never figure out. Cows are deeply emotional, intuitive, and social creatures, far more than the industry often gives them credit for. They form lifelong bonds, recognize familiar faces, remember kindness for years, and even grieve when separated from those they love. Every glance, every sound, every small movement carries a message, but most people only see a farm animal, not a being with a unique personality and a loyal heart. What you are about to learn in the next few minutes will completely change the way you see every moment you share with your cow. You'll start to notice the quiet gestures, the gentle responses, and the subtle trust behaviors that prove your cow doesn't just see you as someone who brings feed or opens the gate. They see you as family. If your cow means everything to you, and you want to truly understand what is happening inside them, subscribe right now. You will want to be here for this. We share science-backed insights, real cattle behavior facts, and heart-centered advice that helps you build a deeper, calmer, and more loving relationship with your animals. Stay until the very last sign, because sign number 7 is the one that will hit you somewhere you are not expecting. It redefines everything people think about love, trust, and loyalty in cattle, and once you see it, you'll never look at your cow the same way again. Let's talk about something that almost no one in the cattle industry takes seriously enough. We often focus on weight gain, health, and production, but we ignore the emotional lives of the animals that care for us in ways we don't always see. Not the relaxed ear flick. Not the low moo when you walk through the barn gate. Those are real, but they are surface level. Any cow can react to a familiar presence or a routine sound. But the signs we are revealing today come from a place of true emotional selection. What we are talking about today goes much deeper than that. These are not trained behaviors. They are not responses to food or routine. They are instinctual, heartfelt choices that only a cow makes when they have fully accepted you as their safe person, their guardian, and their soulmate. These are the 7 rare signs that your cow has not just bonded with you, they have chosen you as their ultimate soulmate. And there is a very specific difference between a cow that likes you and a cow that has decided you are their person forever. A cow that likes you will be calm around you. A cow that loves you will choose you above every other person, every other comfort, and every other safety. Do you know which one yours has done? Keep watching, because the answer is in this video. 1. The slow, deliberate sigh when they settle beside you. Your cow walks over slowly, circles once or twice to find the perfect spot, lies down gently next to you, and then lets out a long, deep exhale. Not a pant from heat. Not a sound of effort or discomfort. A sigh, slow, full, and complete, like something heavy inside them just lifted and melted away. Most farmers smile at this sweet moment and move on, never realizing they just witnessed one of the most meaningful emotional signals a cow can produce. This is not a random sound. It is a physical release of fear, tension, and vigilance. Here is the science behind it. Cows, like humans, carry physical tension in their bodies. As prey animals, they are hardwired to stay alert. When they are in a state of psychological watchfulness, their muscles stay slightly tight, their breathing stays shallow, and their nervous system stays ready to react to any danger. This is not stress. It is vigilance, and it is the default state for most cattle. They rarely fully let their guard down, unless they feel completely safe. But when a cow transitions into genuine safety, when their brain registers that you are near and no harm can come to them, something profound changes physiologically. Tension releases. Muscles soften. Breathing deepens. Heart rate lowers. That sigh is the sound of that release happening in real time. Research from agricultural universities shows that cattle show measurable differences in physiological arousal depending on whether their trusted caregiver is nearby. Their bodies physically relax more deeply around people they love. In plain terms, your cow's body responds differently to you than to anyone else. This is not learned. It is not trained. It is biological. It is instinct. It is what happens when a nervous system that has been running on low alert finally receives the signal. You are here. I am safe. I can rest. And here is what makes this sign so rare. Your cow does not do this with everyone. They will not sigh like this near strangers, neighbors, or people they only tolerate. They won't even do it with people they know but don't fully trust. This level of complete release only happens with the one person their body and mind fully recognize as safe. If your cow sighs when they lie beside you, they are not just resting. They are saying, the only place I fully let go is here next to you. 2. Your cow holds eye contact with you, not to ask for something, but simply to see you. Most farmers know their cow looks at them when they want feed, water, or to go out to pasture. That is one kind of eye contact, focused, demanding, goal-oriented. But there is another kind, softer, calmer, quieter, and full of warmth. You are not doing anything special. You are standing in the barn, checking tools, sweeping, or walking the lane. You look up, and your cow is already looking at you, not anxiously, not with urgency, not begging, just softly, steadily, peacefully, as if they are happy simply to know you are there. This moment has a powerful biological explanation. Studies in animal behavior show that when cattle and their trusted caregivers engage in mutual, gentle gaze, both experience lowered stress and increased feelings of connection. Oxytocin, the bonding hormone, often called the love hormone, rises in both humans and cattle during calm, sustained eye contact. This creates a silent, biological loop of trust and affection. This was once thought to be unique to humans and dogs. But research now confirms it is also true for cattle. They are capable of this same deep emotional bond. What makes this rare? Cows do not make this kind of eye contact with strangers. They do not hold this gaze with people they do not trust. They look away quickly or remain guarded. They reserve this quiet, intentional, loving look only for their person. The next time your cow looks at you for no reason, hold the gaze. Speak softly. Blink slowly. What is happening is not just a look. It is a silent, biological bond forming between your heart and theirs. 3. Your cow brings you their most prized possession, not to play, but simply to give it to you. Picture this. Your cow walks toward you slowly with a favorite toy, a soft rope, a brush they love, or a small item they value deeply. They do not drop it and wait for you to throw it. They do not shake it or demand play. They do not act excited or hyper. They just stand there, hold it gently, and look at you, like they are offering a precious gift from their heart. This behavior confuses farmers all the time. Almost everyone misreads it as play or curiosity. Here is the truth. In the social world of cattle, high-value items are not shared casually. Cows protect things that comfort them, calm them, or remind them of safety. When a cow gives you their most treasured thing without asking for anything in return, researchers call this gift-giving behavior. It is a voluntary, emotional gesture of love and trust. Studies show cows only do this with individuals they are deeply bonded to, especially after separation, like when you return to the barn after being gone. Your cow is not playing. They are not being silly. They are saying, "This is what I value most. And you matter more." 4. Your cow physically leans against you, not to be petted, but to anchor themselves to you. You are standing in the barn, talking, working, or simply standing quietly. Then you feel it, a warm, steady, calm weight pressing gently against your leg or side. Your cow has walked over on purpose, positioned themselves perfectly against you, and is simply leaning no jumping. No pawing. No begging. No noise. Just quiet, still, peaceful pressure. This is called the lean behavior, and it is one of the most underestimated signals in cattle communication. Here is what it means. Cows are herd animals. They rely on each other for safety. When they feel unsure, overwhelmed, nervous, or even just peacefully calm, they seek physical contact with those they trust to regulate their emotions. Research shows that when a cow leans against their trusted caregiver, their stress hormones drop measurably within minutes. You literally calm them just by being near. This lean is not random. Out of every corner, every wall, every post, every spot in the barn, your cow chose you. They chose your body as their anchor. In new environments, around strange noises, storms, or near unfamiliar people, this lean becomes even more meaningful. They are not being clingy. They are grounding themselves in the one thing that makes them feel safe. Your cow is telling you, "You are the most stable, safe thing in my world." 5. Your cow wakes during the night only to check that you are still there. This one happens quietly, in the dark. Most farmers never notice. But if you sleep near the barn or check on cattle at night, you may have seen it. Somewhere in the middle of the night, your cow lifts their head slowly, turns toward your direction, sniffs gently to catch your scent, or simply looks toward where you usually are. Then they lower their head and go back to sleep peacefully. This behavior is called a proximity check, and it is a well-documented sign of secure attachment in social mammals, including cattle. Sleep is the most vulnerable state any animal can be in. Even in deep rest, a deeply bonded cow will periodically verify that their safe person is still present. Their world feels complete only when you are near. This is not neurotic. It is not fear. It is ancient, instinctual trust written into their DNA. Your cow's sleeping brain is checking. The one I love is still here. My world is safe. If your cow checks for you at night, you are not just a farmer. You are their safe place. You are their home. 6. Your cow mirrors your calm states, especially when you relax. This sign is subtle, but once you see it, you will never unsee it. When you stand calmly, breathe slowly, or relax near your cow, they often mirror you immediately. They lower their head. Their body softens. They chew cud more gently. Their muscles relax. They become still and peaceful. Some farmers even notice their cow appears to yawn or breathe deeper when they are relaxed. This is not a coincidence. Research in bovine behavior shows that cattle are highly attuned to human emotional states. Cows can sense calmness, tension, and stress in their caregivers before humans even realize it themselves. When a cow mirrors your calm, it means their nervous system is deeply tuned to yours. You don't just live near each other, you feel together. This is a form of emotional attunement, the same kind that exists between close companions, family members, and soulmates. A cow that has not chosen you will not mirror your energy. A cow that has chosen you will match your calm automatically, without training, without command, without effort. This is silent empathy. Your cow feels you. 7. Your cow watches you leave with calm, certain eyes. This is the most misunderstood sign of all. Many farmers assume that if a cow loves you, they will moo loudly, pace, or press against the gate when you leave. They think panic equals love. But science tells us the opposite. Loud crying, pacing, and panic at departure are not signs of deep love. They are signs of insecure attachment. The cow loves you, but they do not trust you will come back. Now picture the soulmate level cow. You pick up your keys, say goodbye softly, and walk out. Your cow walks calmly to the gate, stands gently, and watches you leave with quiet, peaceful certainty. No panic. No stress. No begging. No sadness. Just complete trust. This is the highest level of emotional security a cow can have. Research shows that securely attached cattle do not panic when their caregiver leaves, because they know from consistent, loving, reliable care that you will return. They have learned you always come back. That calm gaze is not indifference. It is pure, unshakable, unbreakable trust. Your cow is saying, go. I know you will come back. I will be here waiting. Conclusion. Let's look back at what these 7 signs mean. The sigh that only happens near you, the gentle, unplanned eye contact full of love, the gift of their most prized thing, the lean that makes you their anchor, the nighttime check to make sure you're there, the mirroring of your calm, the quiet trust when you leave. These are not random behaviors. They are not accidents. They are a language. A language your cow has been speaking to you every single day. They did not just bond with you, they chose you. Out of every person they could have trusted, out of every caregiver they could have followed, they chose you. That is not something you force. That is not something you train. That is something a cow decides with their whole heart. And your cow has decided. If this video opened your eyes, share it with someone who loves and raises cattle. Help more people see the beauty, emotion, and loyalty inside every cow. Tell us in the comments, which of these 7 signs does your cow show you? When did you first realize they had chosen you? Subscribe now for deeper connection, healthier cattle, and a bond that lasts a lifetime.